Hello and welcome to another episode of the Astra and Stars channel. In this series, dedicated to my Messier challenge, where my goal is to photograph all 110 objects in Charles Messier's catalog, today I'm taking you on a journey to discover M071, an object that is often overlooked among the globular clusters. Let's explore what makes this cluster so interesting and how you may successfully photograph it. M071 is a globular cluster located in the constellation Sagitta, a small constellation nestled between Cygnus and Aquila. M071 lies about 13,000 light-years from Earth and spans approximately 27 light-years in diameter. It contains several tens of thousands of stars that are around 9 to 10 billion years old, making it an ancient object, although slightly younger than many other globular clusters in the Milky Way. M071 is interesting because it demonstrates that a globular cluster doesn't always have to be an extremely dense ball of stars. From an astrophotography perspective, it provides an excellent opportunity to preserve the final details of individual stars without making them appear oversized during processing. The surrounding star field is also exceptionally rich since M071 lies within a dense region of the Milky Way. This means finding the right balance between enhancing the background contrast while preserving the many faint stars surrounding the cluster has been a challenge. For this image, I used the equipment listed in the information sheet that I'll share with you later in the video. I should mention that I observe from a Bortle 7.8 location. For those unfamiliar with the scale, it measures light pollution from 1 to 9, with 9 representing the brightest urban skies. As always, I document every imaging session in my Google Sheets database to keep track of all the important information. This method allows me to compare my results over the years and gradually improve my techniques. For this image, I use my Celestron 8SE, equipped with a dew shield and mounted on an HEQ5 equatorial mount. The camera was an ASI 533NC, and I did not use any filters. I captured 154 exposures of 60 seconds each for a total integration time of 2 hours and 34 minutes. Here's the stacked image before processing. The processing of this image was intentionally kept simple. After calibrating and stacking the images using darks, flats, and bias frames in Cyril, I completed the processing using Cyril, Graxpert, and GIMP. Since the purpose of this series is primarily to introduce the objects in the Messier catalog, I won't go through every processing steps here, as these techniques are explained in detail in my dedicated image calibration and processing tutorial. Every object teaches me something new. With M071, I quickly realized how easy it is to end up with an image where all the stars appear to blend together if the processing is too aggressive. On the other hand, a gentler approach preserves the cluster's granular appearance and allows the individual stars to remain well defined. If you'd like to photograph M071, here are a few recommendations. Choose nights with little or no moon. Achieve the most accurate focus possible. Use accurate tracking to keep your stars perfectly round. Avoid overly aggressive processing that can make the stars appear bloated. Capture high-quality calibration frames. Even under urban skies, M071 remains a very accessible target for amateur astrophotographers. Here's the complete information sheet for this imaging session. It includes the object's main characteristics, the acquisition setting, the equipment I used, and useful information if you'd like to photograph M071 yourselves. I plan to keep this sheet updated and add future versions in the description below whenever I revisit this object. I hope you enjoyed discovering M071. I'm very pleased with this image. With 2 hours and 34 minutes of integration time, I believe I've captured all the details I was aiming for. If I revisit this target, I will likely be using an Optolong L-Quad filter. If you're enjoying following my Messier challenge, don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe to follow the project's progress. You can also suggest future objects you'd like to see featured in this series. I can't promise anything, but you never know. Thank you for watching. I'll see you very soon for another object in the Messier challenge. Until then, I wish you clear skies.